Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. The bell is back, folks. Pace and power. Good evening to each and every one of you. We trust that you guys are well. And first and foremost, I want to thank the guys who says you can't go on tonight without a bell, and so they made sure we had a bell flew in, like the curry, like catfish curry. We had the bell flew in, folks, and I want to thank all the folks who made that possible. I want to thank all the folks who made that possible. We are so grateful. We are so grateful to have a new bell, guys. We're so grateful to have you here as well, wherever you folks are joining us from this evening in the diaspora, or you here in Guyana. Good to have each and every one of you. Linda Joseph, we see you there. Vanessa Wardine, we see you as well. Myrna Monroe, Orin Doncook, Lorraine Garnett, Jamal Aziz. Folks, if you're new to the program, this is how we roll. This is how we do it, guys. Make a comment. We give you a shout out. Folks like Marcel Dialva, good to see you. Shalon, Cheryl Mulrain, Monifa Watson, good to see you. Monifa Deshaun Alexander, Denise Mitchell, good to have you guys here. Pearson Power, Redoman, Alexis, share the damn live stream and smash that emoji button. We're fired up in here, guys. We are ready to go. Arthur McCalman, ready to get into the fight card. Yonat Benjamin, good to see you. Ingrid Crawford, any lost time, we will give you back. Don't worry, folks. Ting that. We're not going to leave you guys shortchanged this evening at all. Good to see each and every one of you again, the folks who made the bell possible. Yep. Brand new bell, folks. We break it in this evening. Brand new bell. Good to have the bell. Good to have a bell. Good to have each and every one of you here with us, folks. Make some noise wherever you are. Gene Bond, Pace and Power, Roxanne Ward, Polly Schultz, Andrew Cuthbert, Horace Calder. Good to see you. Ray Serdan and Eugene Williams. Folks, you matter to us. It's Michelle Solomon. You matter to us as well. And Janice Booker, Colleen Solomon. All the Solomons are here. All the wise people. Marcia Wiles, we see you as well. Carl Fordyce. Pace and power where you folks are. We are fired up at our end, guys, and we are ready to go, and we trust that you guys are as well. Pace and power. We're fired up here, guys. We ready. We all there. We there. Ready to go on. Some of you are late. Some of you folks late. How you guys doing, Volmer Wilson and Stacy Mattis? Wilton Blue, Heaven Faith. Yep, the bell there too. Heaven Faith, the bell there. Warnella Garnett. Ingram Campbell, good to see you. Patricia Grisandi. Good man. Thanks, Patricia, for the thing. Thanks for the thing. If y'all want us for things, send things and I can thank you too. No, don't come and be in Patricia business. Patricia, thanks for the thing. Sheena Hazel, Loretta Argyle, good to see you. Kevin Chisholm, good to see you as well. And Zoan Stewart, Anthony Higgins Arjun, Mona Moses, good to see you, Mona. I call his name the gold teacher. Gadi the leader in the street. Edward Gonzalez from the Bronx, good to see you. Frank Tiller, good to see you, Frank Tiller. Name gone by so fast, missed the last name. Guys, I'm fired up and I'm ready to go. I know some of you were happy that the bell broke and you got rid of the noise. I know. You know the big people, from the young set. Big people can't take too much noise. I in the bracket a little bit. Big people can't take the noise. Folks, we have a bell. Good to have the bell back. Good to have a bell, period. Please and thank you, Donette Campbell, Modette DeJong, and Tonya Cummins, John Raymond, and Royston Melville. Good to have each and every one of you here with us, guys. We'd have it no other way. Marsha Glasgow, good to have you. Jared David. Is it Maria Alicock says, let's fight. We fired up, Maria. Yvonne Lamy, good to see you. Let's fight, guys. Let's fight, Jonathan Edwards. Jared David. Folks, I don't know about you, but we are ready to get into the fight card. We think we have we think we have a packed stadium already, and we ain't waiting for nothing. We can thank God for the extras. Moving on, guys. Pace and power. Pace and power. Ping, pang, ping. Ping, pang, ping. Good to have each and every one of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome in the ring, folks. Those of you who are here for the first time, folks, there's method to this madness. But for the most part, it's just madness with some news and information tucked neatly in between. So bear with us. This is how we do it. We give a shout out to all of our viewers, all of our listeners. Once you drop a comment, we spot your name, we give you a shout out, like Polly-Ann Schultz and Alison Cortez. Alison, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a little while. Hope all is well, Alison. Good to see you back at this end. Hope you are fine. Deborah Jones and Glycis Mingoborn. Glycis, how are you doing? Folks, apologies. We missed the podcast today. We could not help it. A lot of intervening circumstances. But we're going to be back on tomorrow. But we're so glad to have each and every one of you guys here with us tonight. We are so glad to have you guys here with we. We come out. We come out. Good to see you, folks. Good to have you. Dion, Ayana, BB Sandyford, Nicola Daniels, Yvonne Daly. Fire up, guys. And we are ready to go. And right out the blocks. Where are we starting from? We are starting from around the world. Welcome in the ring, folks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wherever you guys are joining us from. Some folks are joining us on Twitter. Believe it or not, we broadcast to Twitter. Some folks are joining us on YouTube. We love YouTubers. How are you out there, YouTube? Give us a shout out. Put a comment so we can see those guys on YouTube. We're also broadcasting to LinkedIn. Believe it or not, the professional peoples. But then we in the ghetto. Facebook, the ghetto. That's the place. That's where we born and raised. We in the ghetto, folks. That's the lines right there. Melissa McLennan, good to see you. Joylyn Cook, good to see you. Guyane Hines. June Daniels McLennan, good to see you. And all the other fantastic folks. This is where we pick up our broadcast from this evening, folks. From around the world. Things tight. Things tight. You think it's them jagabats and trench crappers in charge of some of them other places. Maybe it's your friends. Things tight, people. Things tight. And I hope. We can get to this level of tightness, folks. I hope to God. Speechless McTodd and Orvin Doncook, Glenford Garden and Clifton. Good to see you, all of you. I hope we can get this tight, folks. Here we are in Russia, folks. It's different in Russia. It's very, very different, guys. In Russia. And we are being told, believe it or not, we're being told that the Western sanctions are gripping Russia. The sanctions, folks. It's the sanctions. Hashtag sanctions to we. Help us tonight, folks. Hashtag sanctions. We're being told the Western sanctions gripping Russia. Right? Gripping Russia. You can imagine. They got security features on little canned food. Things tight. And I believe if we left them jagabas and trench crappos in charge of this country for much longer, this is the way we're going. I believe this is where we're going. Folks, look what happened in Russia. You will not believe it, folks. And we're picking this up. We're picking up this broadcast from CNN. This particular news insert. It's tight in Russia. Western sanctions biting people. It's biting. Here's CNN.
A stunning image coming out of a Russian grocery store. Anti-theft tags seen on the lids of canned beef and pork. And we can't independently verify exactly when and where the photos were taken, but they seem to be yet another example of how the West sanctions are impacting ordinary Russians. And it comes as the Biden administration says Russia's economy is plunging into recession and getting crushed by crippling inflation. Matthew Chance is out front.
In Russia, they're calling it the sugar panic. As Western sanctions on the country bite, ordinary people have been snapping up essentials, here jostling with each other in the Russian city of Saratov to buy sugar off the back of a truck. God bless you, the voice says, as a supermarket worker pushes a trolley of sugar towards anxious shoppers. They scramble to grab as much as they can before supplies run out. Pleas from Russian officials for the public not to panic buy are going unheard. And now a prominent Russian economist tells CNN this economic pain is set to deepen.
We're seeing the short.
Yep, that's how it's going in Russia, folks. things tight. If you want to make sugar great again, Russia needs sugar, boys. Russia needs sugar. Thank me later. Thank me later. That's just with the catfish and the catfish curry crew. The Jagabats and the trench crappers, y'all thank me later. Russia needs sugar. I'll give you all that as a freebie. I'll give you all that as a freebie. But you thought I would give you all. Russia needs sugar. We can make sugar great again. Finally, people. Finally. Folks, don't let me go the way of anti-theft tax or your little sardine, your little tuna, your little corned beef and so on. Don't let me go that way. We got to get these people out. Because we sure as night turns today, folks, we're going to head in that direction. We are going to head in that. It's that's with the train, you know. The train under the Russians. You see where they're going? That is precisely where this economy is heading if we leave these boys in charge. Catfish crew, Jagabats and trench crappers all. Moving on the fight card, folks. Moving on the fight card. I want some people know we big, but we ain't stupid. We still out front internationally, folks, / in the region. We big, but we ain't stupid. I want y'all know that. That's why I want y'all know. Right? Don't come around with funny. So you all know the Baroness. The Secretary General of the Commonwealth visited us. Baroness Scotland quite recently. Said a number of things. When the woman come, me not campaigning, the woman campaigning. I don't know his campaign, the woman campaigning, because I there. We there. I said, well, this lady now, this time, she's Commonwealth Secretary General. She never touched down here. She never come wrong here steady. How no, brown cow? Me no is campaigning, woman campaigning, folks. June is the new election for Commonwealth Secretary General. Don't come wrong with funny. Right? Don't come wrong with funny. We beg. We beg people, but we ain't stupid. We ain't paggly. So there's a choice to be had now. That Kamina Johnson-Smith of Jamaica has tossed her hat into the Commonwealth Secretary General race. She thinks she has what it takes to be the Commonwealth Secretary General. And you know who also believes so? The people of Jamaica. Because Kamina Johnson-Smith, she is the Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Minister. And she has been endorsed by the Holness administration, Andrew Holness. As a matter of fact, he says he sees no impediment. He sees no impediment as to why she cannot be elected as Secretary General. As a matter, let me quote what he said. He said she is eminently qualified for the post, and saying that she has held several crucial leadership posts, both regionally and internationally. And so Jamaica is backing its, let me get her title right. Jamaica is backing its Foreign Affairs Minister, Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Minister, Kamina Johnson-Smith, for the post of Commonwealth Secretary General. Yep. That's what's going to be happening there, folks. That's what's going to be happening. And we're going to watch this. It's happening in June. It's going down in June. But this is where it's going to be had. And we're going to keep you guys posted for all of the latest. I don't know. Baroness had a lot of problems. A lot of controversy. A lot of allegations about misappropriation and mismanagement and all of that. And so this is the race at this hour. This is the race. Kamina Johnson-Smith versus Baroness Patricia Scotland for the post of Commonwealth Secretary General. And I wish I had those international people to help us to parse this and to break it down. We all set, Brother Lawson Jr.? All right. Soon enough. We're going to keep you guys posted on this front. But look what else is happening, guys. Closer to home. We want to know how it's going. We see how little things start. We don't always see how it's going. This is an update, folks. This is an update. Remember we told you guys about this issue here. In places like Wiki Kalkuni, Hururu, and Little Kanubali. Yeah. But we were made to understand since our broadcast, since our program, I tell them, boys, is what I tell you, who's sharing the damn live stream, who's smashing the emoji button, so folks are credible, available, and valid information. Them boys is what once we throw something out, then people say, let's go fix it right away. So we were made to understand that the technical officers were there at Wiki Kalkuni today. We're being made to understand they were there, and they were also at Hururu today. Well, we're here at Hururu. Them boys, the PPP, they beg for the two-show state. They beg them people to give you a second chance. Let the two-show stay. They beg them, and I hear the shout a set of money too at Hururu. Folks, don't take buyout or take the money and then chase them out. Take the money and then chase them out. Here, a lot of money share out at Hururu today. Things hot in Hururu. But we hear the next place to go in is Little Kanubali. That's where they're heading. Muruka. That is where they're heading next. But we're happy. We're happy to have put out this information. And for the people there, both at Wiki Kalkuni and Hururu, to have gotten some redress thus far. We're going to stay on top of this as well, folks, and let you know how this goes. Again, we're going to stay on top of it and let you know how it goes. But pace and power to the people of Wiki Kalkuni. Pace and power to the people of Hururu and the people of Little Kanubali. Continue to speak up for your rights. That's the only how this government is moved. The only thing they understand is numbers, brute force and ignorance. That's the only thing they understand. And I'm so happy that the people in all of those indigenous settlements and communities spoke up and they're seeing their issues being addressed. That's what we're here for. Thank us later. Thank us later. Who's sharing the live stream, guys? And who can smash the emoji button? Welcome back. Yep. That's how it's going there, folks. FYI. How it going? Photo of the day. Photo of the day. Suddenly, people, we see the goddamn prayer. Suddenly, we see the goddamn prayer. April 8th. April 8th is going down, folks. Them boys give up. Them boys say, we know what we're doing anymore. We got to seek a higher power. I ain't talking about, to the second power and the third power. And then higher than that, a higher power. That's what them boys turn into. Right? That's what them boys do. This look at the copy, because every year of the coalition administration, some people can just start burning them suits here about coalition. Every year, since the APNU AFC was in government, there was a day of prayer. But this is a good thing to copy. This is a good thing to copy, and I hope that we can see this institutionalized. Maybe every year on the 8th day of April, you go and you have your sins cleansed, you pray, right? When you finish thieving up all the money and so on, PPP, right? Doing all your false promises and so on, breaking all your promises, you go and pray on the 8th, and then on the 9th, you come back. Business as usual, till next year on the 8th again. Right? Because that's how your boys is doing. Not so. That's how your boys is doing. But we just want to show you folks that every year of the coalition administration, you had a national day of prayer. Nothing new. But who was at this particular one in 2017? You know who was at this particular one as well? Mark Phillips. Mark Phillips. You see, anyway, you got some righteous people. You always got a Judas. Anyway, you got some righteous people. You always got a Judas lurking. Who's sharing the damn live stream? Who can smash the emoji button for us so that folks just like you can get valid and credible information every year? National Day of Prayer. Some people say maybe we were too religious. That's how some people look at it as well. They say maybe we were too religious. I will leave that up to you guys for a conclusion on that matter. That being said, moving along, pace and power. That's what you want to know. Pace and power. Look what happened here now. Look what happened here now. It was a long time coming, folks. It was a long time coming, and now we're on the move now. We're on the move. It was a long time coming. How long, folks, is it going to be? Not long. How long? Not long. Look what happened today. Look what happened today. Today we learned that the names of Voda and Lawrence. Yep. And Aubrey, is it Compton Norton? Is my memory serving me correct? I use a lot of hair grease, a lot of Vaseline these days. And my memory slipping. Voda and Lawrence. And I believe, if I'm wrong, folks, who no, correct me. Is it Aubrey C. Norton, Aubrey Compton Norton? Their names have been officially submitted to GCOM. And so, they're in the process of coming into the National Assembly. Right? Pace and power Folks, pace and power, fresh legs on the field. You know when you've been playing for a long time, sometimes some players get tired. Inevitably, you need fresh legs on the field, guys. Fresh legs. And, you know, Volan Lawrence did share she was taking some rest. So she's re-energized. She's fired up and ready to go. And Aubrey Norton leading the PNCR, fired up, ready to go, guys. And so they're almost there. Almost there, folks. Almost there. Almost there. Pace and power. And that's how it's going down on that end. That's how it's going down on that end. Pace and power. Share the damn live stream. Smash, smash, smash that emoji button. Pace and power. Pace and power. That's how it's going down. How long, guys? How long, bro? Not long. You said, tell you, some of y'all are getting a little antsy, you know. I tell you all, relax. These things have a way of working out themselves. They have a way. Let me hold a focus on them boys, the trenches and the Jaguars. Let me hold the line. We got to hold the line. Pace and power. This was happening, guys. You see that? Bernadette James, Tamika Webster, Marcia Aaron. This is how it's going down. Floyd McPherson, Abiola Murray. Pace and power. We well on the way. Look what else happening here, guys. For your information, as I have your attention, let me let you know what is going on. My friends, got something happening that I think you ought to know about. FYI, the People's National Congress Reform, guys. They have an activity coming up. My friends, my pals, my buddy, Shannon Smith Daniels, your name calling. Carol Smith, your name calling. My friends down there in the PNCR, they have an activity coming up, folks. We there. I want y'all know I there. It's coming up. Take a look. What's happening? What's coming up? For information, FYI.
Guy Jenner, the PNCR leader, Central Executive, and the PNCR family invites you to our grand barbecue line and family fun day on Easter Monday at Congress Place, Sophia. Gates open from 10 a.m. Admission is absolutely free. Barbecue served from 2 p.m. at $12 and $1,500. Bring out the entire family. There will be a children's corner with bouncy castle and trampoline. Remember, it's the PNCR Grand Family Fun Day and Barbecue and Lime on Easter Monday at Congress Place, Sophia.
I love that. I can feel the energy there already. Is it Easter Monday already, guys? I can that music make I want to start winding up. But remember it's only Tuesday. It's not weekend as yet. It's not weekend. I ain't want to show you all my shots. A lot of people copying too many things here in this program. A lot of people copying too many things. Pace and power. Are you guys smashing that emoji button? Are you sharing the live broadcast, folks? Smash that emoji button for us. Moving on, folks. Moving on to the fight card. For information, look what happened just this morning. Just this morning, the ceremonial opening of the Demerara Assize, criminal assize. Yep. It was held outside the Victoria Law Courts, also known as the High Court, folks. The ceremonial opening, after 2 years, there's been an absence of this because, of course, of COVID-19. I love to see the judiciary come out like this, looking so splendiferous, sartorial splendor in all its form, brightly colored. I feel a little thing about this red robe, though. But we can take it. We understand. We understand. Respect and manners to see the judiciary back in fighting form. The ceremonial opening of the Demerara Criminal Assize was held, as I said, outside of the Victoria Law Court. That is how it's went down. Who's sharing the live stream for we? Who's smashing the emoji button, folks? And look what else. No sooner. Those guys were having a ceremonial opening down there. The right there they choose to have it. Because the Bar Association got some recommendations as concerns the judiciary. They said these assize needs to be a permanent court. You know, there's one session in Demerara, one session in Essequibo, one session in Robert. They said there needs to be a permanent court. And who was saying that? Pauline Chase, attorney at law and president of the Ghana Bar Association. That's what she said. There needs to be a permanent court. That's one of the recommendations. Another recommendation that she made is the appointment. The president of the Bar Association, Ms. Chase, the appointment, she says, of the Chancellor and Chief Justice It needs to change. The formula has failed. How many of you believe that? Ms. Chase, on behalf of the Bar Association, says, because of the fact you have to consult, meaningful consultation with the leader of the opposition means that the leader of the opposition must agree on who should substantively hold the post of Chancellor and Chief Justice. There has never been agreement since about 1995, somewhere thereabout. And so Pauline Chase, president of the Ghana Bar Association, says that needs to change. The formula, it has failed us and it needs to change. And she advised that the stakeholders, those interested parties, should begin consultations immediately on a new mechanism of which you appoint the Chancellor and Chief Justice. And both of them currently are acting. I think that is sound advice. I think it is sound advice. If the thing is not working for us, we try to get a new system that is more effective. Who's sharing the live stream? Who's smashing that emoji button for us? And that is what Pauline Chase, the president of the Ghana Bar Association, said today as the ceremonial opening of the Demerara Assize was taking place down there at the Victoria Law Court, aka the High Court. Moving on to fight card, folks. Respect and manners. Respect and manners. We don't always have to agree. For you to recognize a little truth in something somebody says, and you say, you know what? This got some merit. I give them some credit. Respect and manners. Who was selling respect and manners tonight? Look, it's who? A very controversial figure. Currently, the whole Starbucks News editorial today went to Clifton Hickens, the Commissioner of Police acting Commissioner of Police. Depends which school you went to. The whole Starbucks News editorial this morning. But respect and manners, because here is what Hickens told the ranks today. He says, exercise professionalism. He says, stop harassing people. I'm certain you find some validity in this here. Stop harassing people. I would have added in damn. Stop harassing damn people. I would have added that in for good measure. He said, he went on to state that we need to stop harassing and bullying members of the public. We need to desist from these random and unnecessary traffic stop and searches. How are we going to stop and them boys going to make the thing? How are we going to stop and them boys going to make the thing? He said, stop this random and unnecessary traffic stops and searches. We must regain the public's trust and confidence, and we must do everything in our power to rebuild and improve the image of the force and to regain the trust of the people. I can agree with that. Respect and manners. That's what I'm saying there. Respect and manners. I can recognize and agree with that. Too often the police force get a bad name. Too often because of the actions of a few. And that ought to change. In regards to who Commissioner of Police is in there. Right? Whether it's the PPP Commissioner of Police or whoever else Commissioner of Police. So respect and manners to the Commissioner of Police for having the testicular fortitude to say it as it is. Sometimes you got to say some things as it is. You're mincing no words. Let people know black. This is it. Just like that. This is it. We out here, folks. We out here. That being said, moving on to the fight card. Look what else happening. No sooner. Hickens talking about professionalism and stop harassing members of the public. Mr. Norton from the PNCR, he said, hold on. Me recognize you yet. As far as we're concerned, this appointment still illegal. So you can talk what you want. You can talk what you want to talk. My grandma said, you talk froth. What is froth? You talk froth. I don't business. That's what we were saying today. We do not recognize your appointment, Mr. Commissioner of Police acting. So slow down this campaigning that you're on. Respect and manners. Looking forward to have the leader of the People's National Congress Reform in the National Assembly. Looking forward to have Valdan Lawrence as well in the National Assembly. That being said, pace and power. Pace and power. Look at running ahead. Look, pace and power here now, folks. Look, pace and power. I hope we got the video queued up. So Darren Smith, Darren Adams, rather. Why am I renaming my brother from Region 10? Respect and manners. He was speaking at a graduation today. Some young people in the township were graduating from BIT. Right? If you know what BIT is, homework. 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 The young folks were graduating. This is a program that is run by the government. It's a technical program that is run by the administration. And Darren wasn't holding back today. Darren wasn't holding back. He talk his mind. He said these young people here only going to join the rest that was dismissed by the PPP. He went on to say that job creation must be clear and well structured. Yep. It must be clear and a well structured program, right? In which the people of our region can benefit, and it's not a flippant handout of temporary jobs. That's what the man said. Pace and power. You got to speak truth to power, folks. Irregardless of the circumstance, we got to speak truth to power. Like the people of Wiki Kalkuni, like the people of Uru, like the people of Little Kanubali. Darren Adams, regional chairman, Region 10, spoke truth to power today. And this is some of what he said. Share the time live stream. You're keeping all this information to yourselves. All the people got to get valid and credible information. Smash that emoji button for us. This is what Darren said.
I wonder what these individuals have in common.
Maybe I'm too excited.
I wonder what these individuals
we might have to come back to that. We just might have to.
Our graduates here today. They're all putting in the work, making the extra effort to ensure that they are qualified to take advantage of any opportunity for gainful employment that might come their way. Unfortunately, this is exactly where our current system of governance fails, as so many Londoners have been put on the breadline recently, with their jobs taken away, and nothing provided as an alternative. That, I shudder to think of what we intend for these 184 newly qualified individuals in terms of gainful employment of their hard-earned skills. Job creation must, and I repeat, it must be a clear and well-structured program of endeavor in our region, and not a flippant handout of temporary jobs. Since these 184 individuals are about to join the hundreds fired from the St. John's Ambulance Brigade, the National Data Management Program, the Nursing Professional and Assistance Program, and many others. Our residents do not have temporary needs for sustenance. They have rights to participation in the economy of our country to provide themselves with sustainable shelter, food, and other necessities. But all is not lost. And Londoners and residents of Region 10 are a resilient and resourceful people. I will not stand here and let gloom overshadow your special day today. I am here to let you know that your Regional Democratic Council will continue to be proactive and seek synergies that will result in the employment
Pace and power. Now some of what went down today. You got to speak truth to power. You all fire a whole set of people there. And then you're coming to talk froth? Nonsense. Total confunction nonsense. You fire a whole host of Londoners. First, y'all should apologize. First, our apologies for some of the bad video at the end there. First, that's the first thing y'all should do. Apologize to the people of Linden. First, moving on the fight card, folks. Moving on the fight card. Moving on. Nice time. Nice time. You got bad time. Russia. Safety feature on the sardine, on the tuna, on the corned beef. But nice time. Look what happened recently. Look what happened recently. You know, one man is taking grow more to another level. Taking grow more to another level. Boom. Here was happening. Boom. This fella here. A farmer from West Rumville. A farmer from West Rumville, people. He planted a cassava, reaped rather, a cassava that grew to a whopping 36 pounds, Sean Phillips. 36 pounds, folks. Can you imagine that? It grew to 36 pounds. 36 pounds. That's a lot. Who's sharing the live stream? Who's smashing the emoji button for us that others get valid, incredible information? Stay militant, folks. Stay fired up. Guys, share the live stream. Smash that emoji button. Imagine a cassava. 36 pounds. That cassava, though, it resembles Papa Jack about head a little bit. Pay some power, folks. 36 pounds. Is what kind of fertilizer Big Uncle got here, man? What kind of fertilizer Big Uncle got? But respect our manners. Respect our manners. Nice time. I can see some real soup here, boy. Real soup. You got soup for the year. Meta G, this, the cassava ball, cassava bone. You name it. You name it. Respect and manners. 36 pounds. Big like Papa Jack about the head. Moving on to the fight card, folks. Moving on to the fight card. Good to see so many of you. Share the live stream. Do that favor for us, guys. And smash that emoji button as well. Good to see you, Faith Hurt, Charles and Nelson. Heaven Faith. Good to see you. Heaven Faith want to know what is the secret to get cassava so big. Ingrid Crawford, we see you as well. Andrea English, we see you too. Diane Britton, Shirley Crichton, Caddy Reed. Good to see each and every one of you. Pace and power, guys. Moving on to the fight card. Pace and power. Respect and manners. To my brother. Respect and manners. Yoran Benjamin, Glenford Gordon, Roxanne Odessa Jacobs, and Yvonne Kingston. Respect and manners. You know what? Y'all know what's that? You know what's that? Irrespective of how we say arrive alive. Some of y'all are hearing. Some of y'all not hearing. Right? Or you're hearing, but you're listening. Qualitative difference. You're hearing, but you're not listening. Look what happened today. Look what happened to Big Auntie. Deborah Salikram lost her life in an accident. Speeding minibus driver is currently in police custody. All you're hearing, slow down. Brothers and sisters, Guyanese at home and abroad. Once you drive in, caution and care, consideration. Please, let us arrive alive. Our thoughts and prayers, of course, go out to Deborah Salikram's entire family. Entire family, guys. Her community. All those who loved her. Our thoughts and prayers. Slow down now, folks. Folks, just help to share this message. To arrive alive. Share the live stream for us. Thousands of you from the back end. 4,000. More than 4,000 persons are watching us from around the world. Take the responsibility to share the live stream and smash that emoji button. You mean some of y'all risk hurting you so bad you can't just click that share? Share to a profile, share to a page, share to Twitter, share, retweet on Twitter, subscribe on YouTube, share to WhatsApp. Y'all know how y'all is mind people business. Share, folks. Our thoughts and prayers, of course, go out to Deborah Salikram and her family. Slow down, my brothers and sisters. Slow down. I'm begging y'all. Slow down. And let us arrive alive together. Moving on to fight card, folks. Moving on the fight card. Look what happening here now. That's what I tell y'all. Arrive alive, please. Please and thank you. Let us arrive alive. Arrive alive. What else is happening on the fight card? Signs of the times. Signs of the times. I ain't tell y'all. Andrea English, Colleen Solomon, Sandra Brothersons, all around us. Alison Cortez, Glensis Mingo Bourne, Filomeno Fontenelle, signs of the times. As long as them boys in, you know. Signs of the times. That's how we can get Gordon Smith, Lily Paul, Terrence Lewis, Samo Williams. Signs of the times. That's what's happening here. Moving on to fight. Look what's happening now. Look, signs of the times here. Some women different, you know. Some women different. Rhonda Jr. was remanded to prison. There was no photograph of her, by the way, published. Rhonda Jr. remanded to prison. A young lady for robbery with a surgical blade. Robbery with a things type. Rhonda different. All Rhonda had was a surgical blade. Rhonda said, I'm getting your money today. Rhonda Jr. remanded to prison. Robbery with a surgical blade. Let me tell you this story. Rhonda Jr., the mother of a 3-year-old, on Monday yesterday, appeared in the Georgetown Magistrate Court on a robbery charge. I was remanded to prison by Magistrate Delon Bess. She's from the South, and she denied using a surgical blade to rob one Joel Jacobs of $208,000 at Regent and Wellington Street on April 1. Wasn't it Saturday? Wasn't it Saturday? Or was it? Was Friday? Friday last? It wasn't High Saturday. On the day in question, Juna reportedly asked Jacobs if he'd like to do business with her. I mean, what do you mean if you'd like to do business? What does that mean, women? Is that code? If you'd like to do business. Juna asked Jacobs if he'd like to do business with her. But he snubbed her and kept on going about his business. Not taking no for an answer, Juna kept pursuing Jacobs. And as she walked behind him, 2 unidentified males seized the opportunity to accost him and choked him while the other pushed his hands in the victim's pocket. At this point, the report tells us, Juna, who was reportedly armed with a surgical blade, used it to cut Jacobs on his left hand. Some of y'all women different, you know. Some of y'all women different, right? And I always knew it, right? And I always knew it, right? And when you see, sir, Juna's probably a redder man. It's probably a redder man. Gwyneth Jones, I hope you're different like this. Heaven Faith and Rowena Cummins, I hope you're different like this. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. I hope Colleen Roberts and different like Juna. Surgical blade and all. Some women different. Why are you allowing yourself to be used like that, man? For foolishness? For foolishness? Shaboni Simple, I hope you're different like that. Kim Walker, I hope you surgical blade different. I hope so. Some women different. You spot them, you know. You spot them, you just know them. You just know them. They're different. There's got a different look about them. Like the hands be shaking a little bit too much surgical blade holding something. Candy, the lean, and the Jeep. I hope you surgical blade different. Diane Yearwood. Spurley, I hope y'all are different like that Ingrid King. Right? Some women just different, but some women different. Very, very much so. Well, again, folks, you can't do the time. We always say don't do the crime. Oh God, things could be tight. Things could be tough, but you got little values. You got some morals, you got a compass. Folks, things could be tight, but you got character. Oh Father, help us. Help us. Stacy Mattis. Stacy, that's what the folks said. The folks said, Judah, Brennerman syndrome. Oh Father, Brenda Boban, hope you got the kind of thing. You're different like that. Volme and Shelley, the redder. It's Michelle Salomon. But I know it's Michelle Salomon is a redder one. I know that. Kim Walker, Rowena, Jennifer Bob, red women different, boy. Moving on, if I get into problems. They're different. Look what's in the fight card. You all remember this story we told you guys about? Here it's going. But the Ghana Police Force put out a statement today. Ghana Police Force, They said that this incident happened in January, where the officer was dragged out of this compound. It's alleged to be Leslie Ramsami's compound in Camberville. It's alleged. And the police are telling us that the officer was reassigned to another location, but refused. She refused to go and kept turning up at that location repeatedly. And to tell me, you get dragged out for that? How did they drag the woman out? They say she thief from the minister. I say she thief from her colleagues. A simple matter like that. You're refusing to take on an assignment. You keep turning up to some location and you getting dragged out like that? Well, how does street thief? Huh? How does street thief in this country? That you got to drag a woman out, lock the gate in your face. That for just that. That's what the force said. She was reassigned to another location and kept turning up at this particular one. Well, my oh my. You see, I tell you about the police force? One day up, next day down. Hickens know we talking about professionalism, good conduct, stop harassing people, including your colleagues. Including your colleagues. Stop harassing people. That's what's happening at that end, folks. That is what is happening at that end. We coming down. But think that. Trust me. Think that. That's what you are treating your own colleague. My oh my. I'd rather be your friend. Because if that's how you treat your friends, I ain't want to know you all treat your enemies. I ain't want to know how you all treating them boys out there. I do not want to know. That being said, folks, just today, Mandela Avenue, roundabout. Sign to the times. Sign to the time. Mandela Avenue roundabout. This area joins South Rumville to Mandela Avenue, and then they've built a bypass road, an access road to the East Bank. Right there. The roundabout and even christened properly. Right? They got to hold the National Day prayers right here because only the contractor know what he doing when he built this roundabout. Only he know what he was doing when he built this roundabout. You ever see a roundabout that ain't really wrong? Folks, you ever see a roundabout that ain't really wrong? Huh? But of course, you ain't got nothing named like a triangle roundabout or an octagon roundabout. It defeats the purpose. And this country must name it roundabout after all. A lot of problems here. A lot of problems. So I don't know. They got to hold the National Day prayers right at this roundabout. Please and thank you. Right by the roundabout. Here is some of what happened at that end, folks, during the course of the afternoon. I don't know. I think they overload the truck. The truck just get tired and give up. Just get tired and give up. Sometimes it's like that. But I can tell you. Yep. The truck turned on its side, and it took several canter trucks to take up the load that this truck was carrying. So I believe maybe the guy was taking the turn a little too fast, and the weight just tilted the truck over. This turn and open properly, you know. This turn and open properly. Look at it, I got to close it for repairs like UG Road. Folks, take another look at that. Maybe it went by too fast. What a crossing, government. What a crossing, government. What a crossing. You ever seen anything like this wrong by the Vicentian Road roundabout? Never. That's a proper roundabout. This roundabout, like an octagon, like a triangle, you know, it's different. It's different. It's just like Judah. Different. It's a surgical blade roundabout. It's different. Folks, it's a roundabout that is not really roundabout. It is about. Left out the wrong. It's the Mandela about. Moving on, folks. Moving on. We're coming down. Pace and power. That's not a real place. It is not, you can't fill a truck to the brim, high to the sky, fly around a turn. I think you can stay up. We gotta do physics, man. I Flood University. No wonder some of y'all drop out places early. No wonder. We all do physics and so on. Come again. It's not a real place. I'm telling you folks, it is not a real. Who's sharing the live stream for us? We beg of you. Who will smash the emoji button for us? It's not a real place. It is not. Some of y'all stink and dirty. The bandits, folks, stink and dirty. Y'all know them. Stink and dirty. Some of y'all some real trenches. Real trenches. Look what happened today. Finally, the police doing some work. Finally, bandit in tongue doing the mischief. Happy the police on the beat. Happy the police on the beat. The man jump overboard, jump on the bridge. Can you imagine that? The man jump overboard and jump on the bridge. Right? You can't do the time. Don't do the crime. That's what we tell y'all. We out here working hard and honestly, with integrity, with character. And y'all doing what? Y'all doing what? Who's sharing the live stream, man? Who will smash the emoji button for you? Y'all don't come around with funny, you know. Thousands of you watching us from around the world. We're so privileged. But we got to put these thousands to work. Share the broadcast. Send it to a friend of me, a side chick, the main squeeze, wifey. Send it to Ozzy. Look what happened here, folks. Look, some of y'all different, you know. That's what I really want to tell you. Y'all are different. Different like that. Different. Look what went down.
Come on. Fucking Coolie boy. There's a Coolie fucking boy. Oh my God. Hear the fucking talk. There's a Coolie boy that we hear the fucking talk now. There's a Coolie fucking boy. There's a Coolie fucking boy that we hear the talk. There's a Coolie boy that we hear the fucking talk now. There's a Coolie boy that we hear the fucking talk now. There's a Coolie fucking boy.
Yeah. It's how them trench crappers operate. And how them gutter. And the light thief. Whole set we got to deal with in this government. Respect and manners to the police force, though. Respect and manners to the police force. Y'all missed that? Take it again. Encore. Take it again. Respect and manners. Chagabats and trench crappers.
Come on. Fucking Coolie boy. There's a Coolie fucking boy. Oh my God. Hear the fucking talk. There's a Coolie boy that we hear the fucking talk now. There's a Coolie fucking boy. There's a Coolie fucking boy that we hear the talk. There's a Coolie boy that we hear the fucking talk now. There's a Coolie boy that we hear the fucking talk now. There's a Coolie fucking boy.
Yep. That's how trench crappers is operating. So we come out there. Trench crapper mentality. I can see some of y'all saying, Uncle Babsy, move all the way. Let me see this one. Move all the way. Some of y'all fast, you know. Some of y'all fast. I can hear some of y'all. Move all the way. The man shocks him, blocking the thing. Move all the way. Move all the way. Let me see. Let me see. Trench crappers. Trench crappers. We love y'all. We love all God's creatures. Trench crappers inclusive. Chagabats and trench crappers. Look at y'all got this place. Go in the gutters. Go in the gutter with y'all. Hold to the trench crapper and chagabats. Hold to the trench crapper and chagabats. National Day prayer for y'all. That's our time, folks. That's the program. That's our program for this evening. Thousands of you watching us tomorrow. What y'all doing? Y'all just there? Eating your cokes and drinking your popcorn. Share the time live stream. Let's fight! Let's fight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's fight! Good to have you guys here. Good to have you guys here. Remember my friend's event?
Guy Jenner, the PNCR leader, Central Executive, and the PNCR family invites you to our grand barbecue line and family fun day on Easter Monday at Congress Place, Sophia. Gates open from 10 a.m. Admission is absolutely free. Barbecue served from 2 p.m. at $12 and $1,500. Bring out the entire family. There will be a children's corner with bouncy castle and trampoline. Remember, it's the PNCR Grand Family Fun Day and Barbecue and Lime on Easter Monday at Congress Place, Sophia.
I'm feeling the vibes. I'm feeling the vibes again. I feel the vibes again. I feel so alive again. So don't tell me that I can't misbehave. I'm going out there and I'm going to misbehave Easter Monday. We fighting. We gonna have some fun, guys. See you out there Easter Monday. Come out in your numbers. Come out in your numbers. Good to see you, Paul. Good to see you, Jordan. Good to see you, Paula. That's our time. That's our program, folks. You know, we ask that you guys come back and you support us. You contribute to the program so we can keep on keeping on. Share the broadcast before you go. Smash that emoji button. Share. Partner with us. Partner with us. Kim Walker, have you partnered with us? Marcel Joseph, have you partnered with us? Colin Solomon, have you partnered with us? Sharika Phillips, I'm feeling the vibes again. I feel so alive. Beautiful song, I love it. I'm feeling the vibes for that. We can go there. Pace and power. Paula Devilish. Pace and power. Henrietta Lancaster. Pace and power. Glancis Mingo Burns. Pace and power. Glycis. Pace and power. Charlotte Cicheran Mohan. That's our time, guys. That's our program. It's been our privilege. I can tell you, I'll give me back the time. I can tell you, hold on, man. Hold on. Hold strength. Heaven faith. Eva Garnett, good to see you. Glycis and Ayasha, Heaven Faith, Colleen, Carol, Laverne, Janet. Good to see each and every one of you. Pace and power. Pace and power. Pace and power. Fired up, guys. And ready to go. That's our time. Good to see you, Cassandra Keeler, Jordan Jasmine Carmichael. Good to see you, Jordan Jasmine, Wendy Roland, and Leslyn Alves, Auntie Leslyn Tom. Good to see you. Good to see Atala Juncan. Wifey, good to see you. My mother-in-law, Mrs. Wade. Laverne Wade, good to see you. Edward Wade, good to see you. Auntie Leslyn Alves. Good to see you. Angel Wade. Angel Wade is from Burbage. She's from a place called Yoba. She's single, folks. She's single. I don't think she could mingle, though. Quote unquote saying she ain't married yet. Angel Wade, the sister-in-law. Just put it out there. Just put it. I can see I'll get busted now from the boyfriend. Bushead. John Abrams, good to see you. Bella Mona, good to see you. Auntie Sandra Hanover. Respect and manners. Pace and power. Who can share the live stream for me? Who can smash the emoji button? Come on, folks. Pace and power, Joan Holler. Barnella Garnett. Pace and power, Clive Jackson. Pace and power. Pace and power. Pace and power. Share the live stream, guys. And smash that emoji button for us. Smash emoji. We got Cash App. We got Zelle. We got PayPal. We got MMG, MoneyGram, Western Union. Partner with us. We can't run on water, unfortunately, guys. Unfortunately. Feel a tossy right now. Karen on the water. Baron Lee. Good to see you, Clive. And Janet and Leslyn. I'll knock one back here now. Jennifer Bob. Good to see each and every one of you. Thanks for joining the broadcast. That's our time. That's our program, guys. Pace and power. Thanks for tuning in. We're right back here tomorrow, folks. In the morning, we got FYI. Tune in. Saturday, right? News and information, guys. Infotainment. Join us at 8 right here for FYI. Then we're back on with our podcast, regular programming at 12 tomorrow. And we'll be back in the ring at 8 p.m. Yep. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Good to have you guys here. That's our time. That's our program. Stay safe, guys. Stay safe.